injury. Kenny was doing really well, and he helped keep you guys on track for your goals. Was it really tough for you ever, just being on the sideline and seeing somebody else run your team and do it so well?
Nah, it's a unit, so we all the same. So, there's one guy go down, somebody got to replace him. So, that's how we roll. We don't really take in too much as a toy as jealousy or anything like that. As long as we win it, I'm fine. So I'm good.
Not that it's jealousy or anything, but I mean, you were a Heisman candidate, and those were games that you could have picked up some numbers.
Yeah.
And not saying this.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Not from a selfish standpoint, but just from a realistic standpoint. Those were games you could have picked up some numbers in, and you missed those. I mean, do you think about that in the back of your head at all?
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, I could have, should have, but things turned out. I got a banged up knee, but as long as he was winning games, I was good. So.
And this is another year where you're being mentioned as one of those Heisman type guys. I mean, do you think much about what has to happen early on to make that a campaign?
Yeah, same stuff Geno Smith was doing, tearing up them teams. But just having fun, make sure your team is winning games and going out there balling out, and just make sure you're doing your job, man. Just take it in.
Braxton, you got high expectations for this team and for you. How does in each case, how are those realized? How can they be realized? The expectations for the team and for yourself.
I mean, throughout the games, you can tell by guys conditioning-wise and how committed we are to each other, and how we make plays on the field too. So that's how you can be recognized. That's what we've been doing.
But the expectations for the team yourself, how do those get realized with your role in it? How do you get to the level, the team gets to the level that everybody is saying you're going to reach this year?
Just make sure we go out there and win that game, each and every game, and guys make plays. And I don't know if I'm answering it right. I don't know if am I answering it right?
Well, the thing, how do you make them? You yourself and the team as a whole meet the expectations that we're seeing for you this year.
Stat-wise, you got to do outrageous things, and you got to compete, and you got to win games. You got to blow teams out, and not even though you got to blow teams out, to make sure you come out with a W every time.
How much have you guys watched? Not you guys. How much have you watched the fourth down play against Michigan State?
A few times, man.
Do you watch it? Do you watch it to pick things up? Do you watch it from? What do you watch it for?
I watched what we did wrong. I seen how that linebacker made that play. He made a crazy play on the toe, so I feel like he knew the play before he called the play. That's how good of a tackle he was. And just learn from it and make sure I can change the play when that time is crunch time like that.
Braxton, you talk about walking past the Heismans and seeing what past players in your position have done to be great.
Yep.
How important is it for you to have the type of season to cement your legacy as somebody that's in that same sentence?
You say how important
is it to you personally to be in that category by the time your season's up?
I've been hearing the Heisman talk since my sophomore year, so it's been a long time. So I walk past it all the time, and I think about what I need to do to have that feeling, to walk across that podium with the Heisman in my hand. Even though for myself, Buckeye Nation, and my family, it'd be a crazy feeling, man. I just want to feel that vibe, and it'd be awesome if I.
When you think about what you have to do, like you said, what is it that you feel has held you back from that? Obviously, missing time didn't help, but what do you have to do to get to where you want to be in that scenario?
Just have breakout games, just play smart, stay healthy, and make sure the people around you making plays too.
Now, then, speaking of that, without Carlos, without the offensive line, how different is this offense going to look this year?
It ain't gonna look too much different, but you're gonna see some guys on the outside making plays. I'm telling you, I hope you all guys can check out our practice or whatnot and see the guys that we got. It's pretty good, man. I'm telling you, I'm pretty blessed this year with the receivers.
Can you give me a couple names?
Mike Thomas, Corey Smith, like the man over there, Jeff, Nate, Dontre Wilson, Zeke, Rod, Johnny. It's so many, man. I hope everybody plays too.
Yeah.